Hello guys, I'm Đòng GIA PHÚC and today is Saturday morning and I'm standing at the city center at Pasteur Street, and as you can see in front of all of you guys is Independence Palace, which is one of the most well-known and famous signature in Saigon as well as Vietnam. And today I will introduce to you one of the special kind of coffee in Vietnam that's called Bet Coffee, which attract many youngsters, especially in the weekend. And in front of me, as you can see, this attract a lot of people, not only the adults but also the young generation, especially the student, come here in the weekend to enjoy the festive and hustle and bustle vibe of Saigon in the morning. As you know, Bet Coffee is very special type of coffee in Vietnam, especially in Saigon. And that type of coffee attracts a huge amount of young generations, the students from about 18 to 25 years old. And there's no need to go to the luxury coffee shop and spend 100,000 Vietnam dong for a cup of coffee. But when you come to Cafe Bet, a cup of coffee is for about 15 to 20,000 Vietnam dong, and it is very suitable for the student to have a cup of coffee. And here you can choose for you a suitable and reasonable seat under the canopy, and you can enjoy the hustle and bustle atmosphere in Saigon. And in here you can look at forward very skyscraper with a park, many trees, many green tree here, and you can enjoy the vibe of Saigon, especially in the Saturday morning in the weekend. When it comes to Vietnam, especially Saigon, you can easily find yourself in a situation where you will be surrounded by lots of people who enjoy drinking coffee. And in Vietnam, coffee is everything. One of the biggest export in the world, second to Brazil. And there's some beverage that are usually chosen by customer. That is black coffee, coffee with condensed milk, kumquat tea, or orange juice. And today I got 2 cups of coffee. That is coffee with condensed milk and kumquat tea. There's 2 main kind of coffee in Vietnam. That is black coffee, and that is the original taste of coffee. And because it's so strong and it will keep you awake from dawn to dusk. And secondly, that is coffee with condensed milk, because I'm kind of person who have a sweet tooth, so that is my favorite one. And my friends choose kumquat teas, which make her feel especially refreshing and relaxing after a long week of working. Do you know that in recent year, a very new type of coffee has appeared and become a phenomenon that is not only in Vietnam but also in Saigon. That is salt coffee, and I have tried it several times, but today I just have a cup of coffee with condensed milk. And you know that what a nightmare of the people who can't take a long sleep after a long week of working and deadline. But today I choose to be an early bird, because being early bird on the Saturday weekend can let me immerse in the festive and hustle and bustle atmosphere in Saigon. Everyone can come here to suck up the fresh air, to chew the fat with their friends, and it's very wonderful. And as you can see, Bet Coffee is really interesting, right? And let's come with me to enjoy the vibe of our beloved city, because I'm here in the park and you can refresh your mind after a long week of deadline and assignment. And don't forget to pick up the garbage after having your breakfast and your cup of tea. And goodbye, and see you on my next video. Goodbye!